the channel, we bring the heat with Harlem Heat and their return to the WWE Mattel Elite line in Monday Night Wars Series 3.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Monday Night Wars unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got one I'm excited for. We got Harlem Heat from Monday Night Wars Series 3. But for all your Monday Night War needs, Walmart. But for everything else under the sun, make sure you're hitting up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Got to get a deal out there. And Series 3 rages on here. A very tough set to get as I'm filming this, but you know how it goes. Wait a little bit, and they should get out to the majority of the masses out there at the Walmarts. Patience is key, but it's very difficult in this action figure game. We know how that goes, and we know how this review is going to go. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And Harlem Heat back again in the Elite line. It's been forever since we've gotten a Harlem Heat. And man, I'm here for it. I loved Harlem Heat as a little kid. Of course, watching him in Global. That was where I first saw him. And then, of course, them going to WCW. Can we get a Kane and Cole Elite in the future? Can we get Colonel Robert Parker? Can we get Sister Sherry? Hopefully, we see some of that in the future. Who knows? Maybe San Diego Comic-Con this year. Maybe we might see some of that. You never do know. But, of course, Harlem Heat, one of the greatest tag teams in the history of WCW. And one of those tag teams that I think a lot of people liked at the time. But I think over the years, they've grown a little bit more legendary, I think, by a lot of people. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. But I do like the idea of us getting Harlem Heat back in the Elite line. Now, we did get one way back in the day. We'll compare that later on. And there is a Chase Edition, and I have yet to find the Chase Edition. I'll find it, though. I always do. But it is these figures in blue. So there's a little extra difficulty in Monday Night Wars Series 3. So on the hunt for the Chase Harlem Heat. We'll see what happens when that does come here. But let's start it off, and I guess we'll start with old Stevie Ray. Oh man, he's gonna get you, old Stevie Ray. And Stevie Ray, a guy doesn't get so many figures. It's almost starting to feel like, of course, the Usos. Jey Uso getting more figures like a young Booker T. Jimmy Uso not getting as many figures like a young Stevie Ray. And I guess there always has to be one in a tag team when things go south and they split up and move on and things like that. So I'm a little bit more excited for this Stevie Ray, to be honest, just because we don't get as many Stevie Ray figures. But we don't get a whole lot of Booker T either, as we do know. But there's old Stevie Ray looking only like a Stevie Ray could look back in the WCW days. Heck of an announcer back then. Remember those days? Elite, WWE, 8 and up on these. You 7-year-olds, get the heck out of here. Got the Disciple down low. Monday Night Wars logo. Elite Collection, Stevie Ray, WCW. Monday Night Wars, Stevie Ray. Certified authentic Stevie Ray heat coming right at you. Cross-sell down here, we're unboxing them all on the channel. Check out each review. Of course, we're going to rank the entire wave and build the Disciple later on, so stay tuned for that as well. Stevie Ray up there, of course, looking good, and then you got the tail of the tape, you got the blurb, you got the Disciple. What's going on with old Stevie Ray here today? From Houston, Texas, 6'5", 256 pounds, finisher, that dreaded Heat Seeker. This is from Nitro, June 24th, 1996, the eve of my birthday. How about that one? Harlem Heat walked away as new tag team champions after Scott Hall and Kevin Nash distracted Sting, Lex Luger, and the Steiner brothers in a triangle tag team title match. Career highlights: WCW Television Champion, WCW Tag Team Champion, and then the Disciple down here. Disciple had Hollywood Hulk Hogan's back against the Ultimate Warrior. For now, ... of course. So let's get old Stevie Ray out of the package here, see what's going on. We got that locker code once again. See you later, goodbye. I think I'm just going to post these on my Patreon, and if anybody wants this out of the Patreon, you'll be able to get that code if you need it for whatever reason. So there it is. Now we got Stevie Ray in the package here. At first I was like, why has he got these white arms and hands? I forgot he's got the Disciple Build-A-Figure pieces in here. Ready to go. We're ready to build that Disciple very, very soon. And got old Stevie Ray. Now, Stevie Ray, of course, the older brother of Booker T. I guess that is why he retired earlier, I guess. I don't know. I always was hoping for one last run, though, of Harlem Heat. It would have been nice to have him at least a match or two in the WWE. There was rumors 2-3 years ago they were going to come back for maybe one match. Obviously, it never happened, as we do know. But it would have been cool to see Stevie Ray one last time. Harlem Heat one last time getting it done in the ring. I would have been here for that. See you later, goodbye. But let's get down to business. Of course, you got the Disciple pieces. We're going to stick these over in my Disciple pile. We'll build him separately, as we do know. But let's get down to business. What is old is new again, and we got a lot of reuse on these, as you can imagine. 2 fists of Stevie Ray Fury right out of the package. He's ready to throw punches, and probably in bunches. And of course, we also got the 2 gripping hands here for him. So choose your own hand adventure. We always say that. He does got those crazy glasses going on, those big circular John Lennon-like glasses going here. A little bent up for me here. I'm going to have to kind of move them around a little bit. I remember the old Harlem Heat. These always struggled to stay on their head. So I'd imagine probably the same issue with this one here. But it seems to be those exact same glasses that we got previously. Then, of course, get down to Stevie Ray. We do get the little do-rag action in black with the flames in the front here. I think we saw this before as well. But before, in the last version of Elites, we had 2 different versions of Harlem Heat, as they did have the cap, the Heat kind of cap going on. More of their earlier rendition, earlier look. We do not get that this time, so make note of that as well. But looking good as far as this goes on, just plugs on his head very easily. Seen it before, we'll see it again, I guess, especially with the last version of Harlem Heat. But we got old Stevie Ray here, and Stevie Ray's got that Breathe Right strip on his nose. He's ready to go. We remember that from him way back in the day. And didn't he have like a slapjack or something? That was more of his solo career time frame. Can we get an NWO Stevie Ray? Can we get that? And he always had that kind of hat going on. Yeah, that'd be good to have. But looking good. Looks like Stevie Ray to me. Got the goatee going on. Looks kind of like a puckered up face, like he got something really sour. Who knows? Got the black hair going there. Talked about the Breathe Right strip. Really adds a lot of personality against the skin tone color, that bright white strip. Looks really good. Looks like Stevie Ray to me. A little bit bigger body, I'd imagine, than his brother, and we'll see that here in a second. Harlem Heat right there in the chest. Kind of got that, I don't know, is that a racing strap? I don't know what you call that strap shirt. I don't know. It's like something you'd wear to the gym, I guess. I don't know. And then you got the forearm guards down here, the sleeves going on as well, the flames on it, 2 Fists of Furies we did talk about. Got those flame tights going there, looking very, very cool. Love that. Then you got the red boots going there as well. Love the black, red, and yellow attack, looking very nice here on old Stevie Ray. And of course, new articulation with these figures compared to the old ones. Arms go all the way around for us. Bicep cut, double jointed, pinless elbows. We're here for that. Hands back and forth, side to side, removable. Head back and forth, side to side, removable. Ab crunch in there, waist articulation. Big old Stevie Ray split if you need it. Look how far that leg goes up for him there. Leg goes all the way there. Thigh cut. Double jointed pinned knees for those keeping track at home. Boot cut. Ankles back and forth, up and down. Usual articulation there with old Stevie Ray compared to all the usual Elites we get nowadays as well. Fits on a Mattel ringside collectible stand. Yes, he does. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Stevie Ray coming in extra hot in the red and black attack, which means only one thing. We got to turn our attention to his brother, Booker T. Of course, like I said, more famous is Booker T. And Booker T looking only like a Booker T could look in the Monday Night Wars as well. Disciple down low, Booker T, Booker T, Booker T, Booker T, Booker T, Booker T, as the song does go, as we do know. Elite on the side, WCW, Booker T. Booker T, Certified Authentic, Elite, Monday Night Wars. On the back, Booker T, Glamour Shot, tail of the tape, got the blurb, got the cross-sell, got the jibber-jabber, got the Disciple, playing all the hits. And what do you know, it's the exact same copy that we saw with Stevie Ray. Would have liked to seen a different copy for each figure. Isn't in the cards right here, but he is from Houston, Texas. 6'3", 256 pounds. Finisher, that dreaded Heat Seeker. Watch out for that one, of course. But Booker T coming back to the Elite line once again, like his brother. We're ready to go. We got that card again, that code. See you later. Any gamer, there it is. If you want to get your locker code or whatever it is, there it is. Old Booker T, looking good, looking good. I keep getting confused by these Disciple stuff. I'm like, why is there an NWO vest back here? Does that go for Stevie Ray? Is Stevie Ray NWO? No, it's the Disciple once again. That Disciple strikes again, of course. You got extra hands here. The do-rag, got those glasses. Got to get those glasses out. And then, of course, locked in with old Booker T. Booker T, a Hall of Famer, but I guess Stevie Ray is a Hall of Famer as well. Is Booker T a 2-time Hall of Famer? I think he will be eventually. I would have to imagine if he's not already. Of course, one of the voices of NXT, see you later, goodbye right now as well. So Booker T is a guy that gets around, as we do know, has his own federation down in Houston, his own wrestling class, all that kind of stuff going on. Booker T, a busy man, but he does get the same do-rag of his brother, so you gotta get the most out of your molds. You know how that goes. Same thing with the glasses, same glasses once again as his brother. And then we get 2 gripping hands here. That's what we got with his brother as well. 2 fisticuffs out of the package there. So pretty much the same stuff throughout. I would have really liked to see him give Booker T like the splayed out hands, and then you could mix and match and choose between the 2 brothers which hands you want to use. It'd be nice to have every version of different hands, so you could do that between them. Apparently not in the cards right here. But now we're getting down to old Booker T here. Booker T a little thinner in the top section. Yeah, he is. He's a little more cut up than his brother. So I'm glad they didn't just use the same body. We saw that with Jakks a lot back in the day. We don't see that here. However, the legs seem to be pretty similar. It looks like they are the same legs. So getting the most out of your molds, at least on the bottom half. Do get different boots here with Booker T than his brother. Very same color, but different effect on the sides, of course. Got that same T-neck, whatever you call that shirt. That's barely a shirt, really. He's got that going on with the Harlem Heat. A little scratch in my Harlem in the R and the L. Your mileage may vary on that one, of course. Got the same forearm kind of guards going on there. Got the heat going on the side as well. 2 Fists of Fury, as we did mention. Same fire tights as well. So a lot of similarities. Obviously, they're a tag team, so there's going to be a lot of similarities here. Looks like Booker T, he's mean mugging, though. He's scowling right there, and he's got the breathe right strip as well going on his nose. Got a goatee, got the black hair as well. A little bit of sideburn action. Looks like Booker T, no issues with that one. No need to walk through the articulation on this. It's identical to Stevie Ray, of course, his brother. They're going to have the same articulation, same line, all that kind of stuff. But looking good. It's just really cool to get Booker T and Stevie Ray in the Mattel Elite line here in 2024. I think we'd welcome a lot more Booker T's and Stevie Ray figures. I'd like to get solo career ones from WCW. Give me that World Champion Booker T. Give me G.I. Bro. And then Stevie Ray as an NWO would be really good. Something like that would be nice to see in the future. We'll see what ends up happening there. But Booker T, oh, does he fit on a ringside stand? I thought he did, but he's fighting me. He's fighting me. He doesn't want to go. Sometimes they don't want to. We know that. We've seen it here at the table before, but there it is. Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%, but there it is. Harlem Heat running wild in the red and black attack. Of course, the blue is the chase, so if you're out on the hunt, you see those, you do find the chase. I've seen a few people found, like, Chase Stevie Ray, but regular Booker T. That's got to be absolutely maddening. I'd just be happy to find either of them at this point, but we'll see what happens in the future. We'll find it. We always do. But we do got the prior version of Harlem Heat, and I got the different hats on for these guys as well. So I put the hat like we got here on Booker T. Yep, Booker T. And then Stevie Ray, he ended up getting the old school cap is how I did it. But you can see Booker T and Stevie Ray versus their old one. Very similar. You got the updated articulation on this one, but kind of same kind of outfits going on. As you can imagine, it is Booker T, Stevie Ray, Harlem Heat. They're going to be pretty consistent, and we saw that especially in the OSFTM ranks way back in the WCW toy line. We got tons of different variations in different colors. Might be time for a top 5 Harlem Heat countdown on the channel. We might do that in the future, so stay tuned. But looking pretty good, all things considered. Booker T, Stevie Ray. Definitely welcomed any more WCW tag teams, things like this. I'm here for that. And I think a lot of people missed out on Harlem Heat back in the day. A lot of new collectors since then probably really welcoming this set to come out to add them to their collection. So there it is, Harlem Heat. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day. And then some. We got even more content for you, of course, over on Patreon. Patreon, the best way to support this YouTube channel and all the content it does bring. Plenty of bonus stuff over there and a lot of giveaways this month of July 2024. Check out the Patreon, link in the description below. Support the channel. You can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson, and don't forget social media. SirPaul64 on the X, the _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for Harlem Heat, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.